What are you doing here? What do you want? Ugh. It's too late at night for an album review. It's too hot. I'm going back to bed. What do you mean you'll beat me to death with a shovel if I don't give you an album review? God, you people are demanding. Fine. Let me see what I got. No. 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 How about this? Is this one alright? Okay, it better be. This is Unearth's second album, The Oncoming Storm. Unearth is a metalcore band from New England who came to some mid-level popularity during the rise of metalcore in the early to mid-2000s. Unlike their contemporaries such as Killswitch Engage, Shadows Fall, and All That Remains, there was little to no clean vocals, and it was very aggressive, almost in a similar vein to 80s thrash metal giant Slayer. They came across with this combination as being very distinct for their time, and it worked well for them. Let's talk about the good stuff first. The album was well-crafted and aggressive with really, really good riffs, like I said, reminiscent of Slayer, as I mentioned. The aggressive shouted vocals stood out a lot from the other bands at the time, and there was some really good melodic guitar parts to give the song some identity. And there was decent lyrics, nothing Shakespearean or anything, but on this album in particular, it's decent, good lyrics. It works. Yeah. Now for the bad. From what I said, you might think I'd be really into this album, all like, whoa, gung-ho about it, but honestly, it's not. I'm more lukewarm towards it. It has good things about it, but the songs themselves, other than a couple of tracks, all sound extremely similar and lack identity. Other than that, I can't really say anything else good about it. The songs all kind of blend together and ends up being one big chunk, like a golden turd. This is a perfect way to describe this album. This is a turd. It's upside down now. This is a turd with a gold crust on it. It sounds good on the surface, but it doesn't really stand out well enough. Speaking of turds, the artwork kind of looks like a turd, doesn't it? I mean, if you can see it, it's a city with a tornado coming in the background and a bunch of really, really big trees. Not a terrible album cover, but I mean, it fits the title. The album is called The Oncoming Storm, so I mean, it's a fitting title if ever I've seen one, so yeah. I mean, I don't have much else to say about it. I mean, I do recommend it to one extent just to hear it like once, but I don't really see this as an album you'd come back to over and over again. It's not like Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden, or Paranoid by Black Sabbath, or Tomb of the Mutilated by Cannibal Corpse. Actually, I don't really see that as an album I keep coming back to either. We'll talk about that album someday. Just you wait, kids. Alright, so like I said, some interesting tracks. Zombie Autopilot's a good one, and Black Hearts Now Rain are both good, and the latter has a very, very well done instrumental at the end. Like, Je magnifique. I am really not French, in case you couldn't tell. I mean, I'm pasty and white, and I live in northern Pennsylvania, so I know I fooled you all with that fake French accent, though. So, I'm going to go back to sleep under the desk now. Come here, pillow. Ugh. Night, folks. Yeah, I kind of live at this desk and I sleep under it, so this is kind of my life. Good night.